Culture in England, and welcome to this live broadcast on TikTok. As many of you know, this broadcast is actually syndicated to Royston Radio in Hertfordshire. And hello to everybody listening on Royston Radio. Today we're going to be talking about AI Run Thrive. This is episode 6, and I'm hoping that everything's working because something we've been waiting for a long time actually happened today. We've been promised that we would have super fast broadband now for over a year, and companies have tried and failed, but today I want to give a shout out to BT Openreach, who have actually got us fast internet, and this broadcast is the best quality I have ever done because we're uploading at speeds up to 50 megabytes, and there should be no problems at all with this live broadcast. Fingers crossed. Now, during this broadcast, we'll be looking at AI, latest trends in AI. We'll be looking at exercise, and we'll be looking at thriving. And in particular, just switch over for a moment. We will be looking at, let's go here, and switching over to general, and I'll appear on screen in a moment. And we're going to be talking about streaming for Mind. Now, if you're in the UK, you know how important the charity Mind is to help us with our mental health, and there is an opportunity to raise funds for Mind by live streaming, and that's what I'm going to be doing. I shall explain more about that as we actually get into this broadcast. I want to say thank you for joining this broadcast to Essence, to Tyler, to NWC, and to Louis Diaz and Dean Williams. Welcome. I'm going to say hi to a returning guest, Tyler. That's good. So, if you are a live broadcaster, then you can use those skills to actually raise money for Mind. I'll explain what you can do and how you can do it, so to Martin and to Dan. But if you are a live streamer and you want to raise money for Mind, now is the time to do it. You can set a date to do it. You can go live for 4 hours. You can go live, you can go live for as long as you like, actually raising money for Mind as you broadcast. I'll be doing that in April 3rd. Fraser, hello, and 1:30, and Marius. Martin, thank you for joining. And let's come back to my main studio. I'm broadcasting live from TikTok Live Studio. I'm in the studio, and hopefully everything is working. TikTok Live, the perfect platform for live streamers. I honestly believe that. Since I started here on the 3rd of January this year, I've had a blast. I've really enjoyed myself, and long may it continue. And it's thanks to everybody who's actually popping through and watching as we're streaming live. Just a reminder, this broadcast is also syndicated to Royston Radio in Hertfordshire, and we will be on Royston Radio on Friday at 2 o'clock. And thank you to the director of Royston Radio, Fons Chamberlain, whose birthday it is today. So happy birthday, Fons, and all is good. Alex, thank you for joining. Toby, thank you for joining. And I'm going to put my glasses on again so I can read everybody's name. So I'm just saying hi to people who are actually joining me whilst I'm live. And Kelly, welcome, and thank you for stopping for a second or so. I want to say thank you to everybody on TikTok. I've had a warm welcome from everybody. I've gone from 0 followers to 1,600 today, and I'm just so appreciative of everybody actually getting involved. Now, I'm here because I enjoy live broadcasting. It's as simple as that. I've been broadcasting since before Facebook Live, and Facebook Live is 8 years old, and things are changing on Facebook. Basically, I was told today that one of my videos will be deleted permanently in 2 days' time. Facebook are now only storing our videos for 28 days. So all our history is disappearing. Everything we've ever done as a live broadcast on Facebook is going to start to go. Now, what you can do if you've got live videos on Facebook is that you can apply to download them, And I did just that. I mean, I've been broadcasting there for 8 years since it all started. And you can apply to download your videos, and they will send you your video files as zip files. And basically I got 11 files, and each file had about 20 videos in it, and I can download them. Now that's by no means my full back catalogue, but I got a piece of advice. It is, when they do send you the videos, there is a slight problem. The videos have been renamed, and there's nothing on the video or on the name to actually say what they've sent you. So you've got a mammoth task if you've got any videos at all on Facebook Live that you want to download, you want to keep forever, then now is the time to do it. You can just apply to download your videos. They will send them to you. They'll be in zip format. I got 11 zips, 20 files as zip, and you've then got the problem of finding out what they are. This marks a sea change, because we've always thought that our lives would be on Facebook, but they're changing that. They're changing that, and they're only keeping 4 weeks videos. And basically, I've now discovered today that they give you 2 days notice that they're actually going to delete a video. And if you don't download it, it's gone. So let's catch up. Layla, hello, and Kenzo, and say hello to Rao, and to Luria, and to Boy Gunner, as Paul, and thank you for the like, Luria. Thank you. Absolutely brilliant. And thank you to everybody who's joining. So Facebook, 4 weeks videos, that's it. After 4 weeks, you get 2 days notice, and it just disappears. So I've got a word of advice to everybody who does live broadcast. Don't just broadcast to Facebook. Broadcast to Facebook and YouTube. YouTube has always been about video. I have no doubt they will continue to be all about video. So even when you broadcast to Facebook, broadcast to TikTok at the same time, or broadcast to Twitch or Facebook or YouTube at the same time. Then you've got a backup copy, and make sure all your videos are on YouTube, because it's probably the most securest place there is. YouTube is free to actually upload videos, and there are other systems which charge you. So if you want to store your videos for free for a long time, then do upload them to YouTube. And we say hello to Paul, that guy Turk, Dino Boy, Spider-Man, Alistair, and Loam, and Kelly, and Luria. If I got it wrong, if I'm pronouncing anybody's name wrong, then just tell me in the comments, and I shall correct it. Okay. And Luke, hello, and say hi to Luke, and we also say hi to Alistair, and we say hi to that guy Turk. Okay, I love the interaction. I love the fact that you're actually joining and watching me live. So this is AI Run Thrive. We're talking about AI, we're talking about exercise, and we're talking about thriving. And one of the things we're going to talk about later, which I've already hinted at, is the ability that we have as live streamers. We can give something back by broadcasting for charity. And one of those charities is Mind, and I'll show you how to do that later, so that you could have a special broadcast, invite friends, and Luria, that's correct. Sorry, my English is bad. Don't worry about that. My French is reasonable. My German also reasonable. But thank you for the confirmation that your name is in actual fact Luria. Hello to ZDL and to Loam, and thank you everybody. Can you say hi to my friend Nick? Revenix360 has said, can you say hello to my friend Nick? Nick, hello from TikTok, from Revenix, and from me. Okay, so yes I can. I'm more than happy to do so. Now this broadcast will be after the show today, downloaded the audio using CapCut. I'll take the audio out. The audio will become a radio show. The radio show will be on Royston Radio. This very broadcast will be on Royston Radio on Friday. This is a great example of repurposing, because broadcasting live is one of the best ways there is. Okay, and Revenix is saying, can you say hello to my friend Nick? Okay, I've done. So I've caught up now, I think. And Kelly, thank you for watching. Being live on video is one of the best ways ever to create content. And CapCut is one of the best editors I've seen. Basically, there is a relationship between TikTok and CapCut, and you can send videos both ways. And the thing is that this live broadcast, which you're watching now, it stops with end of live broadcast. It's ended. There is no replay of a live broadcast. So the 60 minutes of this show, I've got to download it, put it into CapCut, and then edit. Now, what I do the day after I've done a live broadcast like this, it is pretty pointless. Let's be honest here. It's pretty pointless my posting a 60-minute video on TikTok, because most of the views of a video come in the first minutes, which is why you've got to hit the ground running when you start broadcasting. I say hello to Mark L. Thank you for joining. You've got to hit the ground running, and that's why I showed you Mind at the beginning and went on about Air and Thrive, which is what we're talking about today. It's pointless actually taking a 60-minute video and repurposing it on TikTok. What you want to do is to take snippets either of the beginning or important topics. Now, if you've got the paid version of CapCut, CapCut will intelligently suggest snippets. And I think from memory, I stand to be correct on this, but it's about $21 a month for CapCut. Although I did see a special offer which disappeared. I'm hoping the special offer comes back. But if you want to use an editor and you want it to be intelligent and you want it to take your 60-minute video and slice it into segments, then CapCut is the one to do it. And because of the tight relationship between CapCut and TikTok, it works so smoothly. Luke, hello, and welcome to Air and Thrive with Stephen, episode 6. Incredibly, I've been doing this for 6 weeks and time has just flown. Now, I don't actually, when I broadcast on OneStream Live, and I work for OneStream Live, by the way, I'm live on OneStream Live tomorrow at 10 AM Eastern, 3 PM in the UK, and I'll be broadcasting about your first live broadcast. One of the things about live broadcasting is taking the plunge, doing your first live broadcast. Now, we Brits are reticent to do that. We don't like cameras, genuinely, really. So I'll be giving some hints, tips and tricks as to actually how you can do your first live broadcast and enjoy doing it. I mean, broadcasting works when you actually enjoy doing it. I love being on camera. I didn't know I did. I was watching, 10 years ago, I was watching a program by my friend Phil Aston, and he was live, and it come to the last 5 minutes of the show, and he said, does anybody want to join me? Before I knew it, with my internal camera and microphone, I actually jumped in. Laria, I've seen the comment. I'll come back to in a minute. I actually jumped in, and before I knew it, I was chatting away to Phil. I didn't think about anybody watching, and there were people watching, and I was bitten by the bug, and I went on to create a broadcast called Blabbing for Britain with 3 friends and 2 friends and 3 friends again. And we ran for 9 years. So, from small beginnings, from 5 minutes on a show, somebody else's show as a guest, to hosting a show for 9 years. And Laria is saying, going to have to go on. Sorry, have a good evening. Thank you for joining. Brilliant. I'm glad you did, and I'm glad you commented. You've helped make this broadcast for me, and comments make the world go around. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care, and I'll see you again soon. And say hello to, right, okay. Now, this is the thing. This is the thing. Tom Cruise has just joined the broadcast. And I'm going to say hi to Tom Cruise. But I'm going to bet my bottom dollar that that is not the real Tom Cruise. But it's a Tom Cruise fan. And that's good enough for me. And we say hello as I catch up with the leaderboard over here. We say hello to That's in the Cyrillic alphabet. I can't read that. Look, hello. Mark joined, hello. Destroyer's joined. And thank you everybody for actually watching. Kelly, thank you for staying. If you've any questions about live broadcasting, you're in the right place. And I'm here. Well, I'm here till just a minute. Incredibly, we're 16 minutes into the show. Now, what I normally do, I've got to say, I've got an assistant. Okay. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 6:46 p.m.
Right, it is 6:46 p.m. I'll say hello to Jeff and to Deccan and Smokey. 6:46 p.m. So I'm 16 minutes in the show and I haven't even said anything yet. And that's the beauty of this, of live video, is that you can get so wrapped up. Now, I work without a script. You're driving my ideas. If you have anything to say, please do say it. Now, a special show, say hello to Declan and hello to Sam and to everybody who's joined. And thank you for joining. Thank you for staying for a moment or two. And right now, there is on TikTok, there's a very special broadcast on Thursday. 3 o'clock in the UK, 10 a.m. Eastern. I'm not sure our American friends are actually watching me. I don't think I'm being pushed out by TikTok to an American audience yet. So I'm going to assume, unless you say otherwise, that you are British. And so I'm going to say 3 o'clock on Thursday afternoon. Myself and Marco Novo will be live on TikTok. And whenever he and I have known each other 7 years. Marco is Portuguese and he broadcasts from Portugal. He's well known in live broadcasting circles. He is a great friend. And whenever he and I get together on a live broadcast, we just have fun. And that's basically, to me, what live broadcasting is about, to exchange information, tell stories and have fun. So I'm really looking forward to being live on TikTok on Thursday at 3 p.m. in the UK and to be talking to Marco. We haven't yet decided what we're going to be talking about. No doubt we'll actually make up our minds, but it'll be interesting. It'll be different, okay? Because up until now, when I've been broadcasting on TikTok, it's just been me. Now, with Marco on board, it's going to be different. In 2 weeks' time, 2 or 3 weeks' time, I'll be joined by David Burrows as well. David is currently in Germany. And once he comes back, we're going to arrange for David Burrows, who is also a TikToker and broadcasts live on TikTok. He's the one with the Sarnia team, with the hockey team, and he's going to be here. And let's catch up and say hello to Sam. I've waved. I'm going to wave at some random guy and to Lil Hagen, or Lil Hagen, I'm going to say. Okay, if I get your name wrong, just tell me that I got it wrong and we'll take it from there. And Neuro, and thank you for joining. Okay, and thank you everybody for actually joining. And thank you for the likes. And wow, 1,000 likes, thank you. All makes a difference. If you're enjoying the live broadcast, then please share it. Yeah, it doesn't show in your main feed, shows in the subsidiary feed, but sharing the broadcast. As far as a TikTok broadcaster is concerned, and I'll count myself in that now because I'm coming into my 3rd month, sharing a broadcast is the best thing you can do. And if you're enjoying the broadcast, then please do share. As we say hello to Callum and to Marcel and to Valint. Okay, again, if I get your name wrong, let me know. So Thursday, 3 o'clock, is myself and Marco Novo. We'll be broadcasting about something broadcasting related, or Marco goes on pilgrimages. So I've got to say that word, pilgrimages. And we're going to be probably talking about that as well. We're talking about Portugal and England, because Portugal and England are allies. We talk about football as well. We don't do politics, we don't do war, so you're safe from that. And I've got a question from Kelly, and Kelly is asking, what is the topic of this discussion? There are 3 topics over the course of 60 minutes, and AI I haven't even got onto yet. Exercise and running is the second one because I'm a park runner in the UK, and Thrive with Stephen is about making a success of social media. So the three topics, and I hop between them. Okay, so if you want to know what my main topic is, we'll go through here. If I click here, I signed up today to this, and I'm hoping that it actually changes. Just give me a second. We're going to change over. I'll be back on your screens in a second. In 3, 2, 1, I'm back. Okay, one of my topics for today is mind and broadcasting for charity. One of the things that we can do as live broadcasters is that we can give back, and we can broadcast on behalf of Mind. Now, Mind is a British charity which fights for mental health, and we can fundraise as we stream. Now, there is no joining fee, but you do commit to raise a certain amount of money, but you're not committed to it. And we say that to Greg, and Trigger. We're talking about broadcasting live for Mind, Empowered Extend, welcome. And basically, Stream for Mind is something which takes place every year. You decide the dates that you're actually going to stream on, and you raise money for Mind. You get your own Just Giving page, and basically during the broadcast you actually invite people to go to your Just Giving page and donate. Now, mental health is important, good mental health is important, and there are situations when we all feel down, but that's only the tip of the iceberg. I don't want to get too carried away in the medical side of this. This is Stephen live from Wiltshire, by the way. We say hello to Trigger, to Greg, to Empowered, to Norbert, to Gems, Radmail, and Hyperion. And thank you for joining. We are talking about charity. I was asked by Kelly, what's the purpose of this discussion? One of the purposes today is to talk about broadcasting for Mind. If you're a live broadcaster, and it doesn't matter whether you're broadcasting on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, LinkedIn, wherever you're broadcasting, you can raise money for Mind. Now, let's just scroll down this page. Let me just shrink myself for a moment so you can actually see more of the page. I'm still here, but if I go down here, basically you can take one of our time challenges or set your own challenge and stream for Mind. That's the hashtag. The hashtag is Stream for Mind. The time challenge is to stream for 4 hours for the 1 in 4 of us who experience a mental health problem every year. So there you are. This is factual. 1 in 4 people experience a mental health problem during the year. Mind is the charity that supports everybody. We say hello to Chopstick, and I'm going to put my glasses on to read this. So I waved at Bombaza and Mr. Popchick, hello, and JTT. I'm not going to read the rest of your name. I'm going to say hi to both of you. We're talking about the fact that as live broadcasters, we can broadcast to Mind. You don't have to broadcast. You can do anything to raise money for Mind. So if you stream for 4 hours, that is equivalent to 1 in 4 of us who experience a mental health problem every year. If you stream for 15 hours in total, that's for the 1 in 15 people who attempt suicide over the course of their lifetime. And stream for 24 hours for the 24 million times Mind's online information pages were visited last year. And you don't need to complete the challenge in one go. You can split it over time, over a week or a month, and fundraise for Mind every time you stream until your chosen number of hours. And basically the way it works is you set up a fundraising page, and my fundraising page I'll show you in a moment. They do send you a free Mind t-shirt to actually wear during your live broadcast. I got one of those from last year. Dan, hello, and Jaden, hello. And if you raise £250 for the charity, you get a Stream for Mind pin badge, but we're not doing it for that. And if you raise £1,000 or more, you get an exclusive 2025 Stream for Mind trophy. And all you need to do, I'll post the link. I'll find somewhere to get the link to you, but if you search for Stream for Mind, which is that word, the wording there, Stream for Mind. You'll find it through Google search. And hello to Spooky and Sabo and NI Food Blogger, welcome from Northern Ireland, and User 184. So what I'm suggesting, and there's no compunction in this, Henry, hello, is that you actually consider streaming for Mind. When you do, I'm just going to increase the size of this. When you do stream for Mind, you're raising money for a good cause. What you do is you create your own Just Giving page. Okay, and this is my Just Giving page. I don't want any donations. I'm not started yet. And I'm going to say hi to Ben Fox. Welcome. I don't want any donations. That's not why I'm showing you this. I'm showing you this because you could, if you wish, create your own Just Giving page for the Mind charity. So, a reminder, we're talking about streaming for Mind, about wearing the Mind t-shirt when you stream. Hello, Oscar. And basically helping charity. We have, I'm going to come back to me. We have a skill set that not many people have, which is the ability to live broadcast. Live broadcasting is the way to reach most people. Live broadcasting is better than blogs, it's better than photographs, and Maya, hello. It's far better. It's the best way to actually reach an audience. And if you as a broadcaster, you've got family, friends and followers, you can broadcast and raise money for charity. And Mind is the charity that I choose. It doesn't, you can choose any of the charity you like. And we're going to say hello to Sonia and hello to Sarah. Welcome. We're talking about the Mind charity. And Tyler, hello. Welcome back, Tyler. So we're talking about broadcasting for Mind. If you Google Stream for Mind, then basically you will get the page, and then you can volunteer there. You then create your own Just Giving page, and then you stream, and every time you stream you give a link to your page. That's all you need to do. Yeah, you're not going on the streets collecting. Basically what you're doing is talking about Mind and the work that they do. That's the only research you've got to do. Do the research about Mind and then go live and talk about it. Say hello to, I'm catching up here, and say hi, and hello to Chad, hello to Jack, and hello to Zionist, and welcome. Everyone is welcome. Okay, so if you are a streamer, then you can stream for Mind. If you are not a streamer, and you should be, well, if you're not a streamer and you want to be, I've got a live broadcast tomorrow on the OneStream Live YouTube channel, which is live at 3 o'clock in the UK, and I'm talking about doing your first ever live broadcast, and it's fun. Live broadcasting is fun. It's definitely fun, and I'm here to actually help you go live for the first time. Now you can go live simply from your mobile phone. That's how many people start. That's how a lot of broadcasters are still done, from the mobile phone. It's the easiest. It's getting from I want to go live to actually doing it. And the only thing, the advice I'm actually going to give in the broadcast tomorrow is just do it. That's my message tomorrow, which I'm going to explain at 3 p.m. tomorrow on the OneStream Live YouTube channel, is if you're thinking about broadcasting, just do it. Yeah. So I'll have hints, tips and tricks about going live for the first time, and whether you're using your mobile phone or a desktop setup, you're going live. And you basically, I mean, if you go live, there are 3 things you've got to try and do. And we say hello to Christian, sorry. Glasses, just a second. Ross, hello. And hello to Christian. Christian means business. Thank you for joining. If you want to share this broadcast, then please do. I will come watch your broadcast and I will share your broadcast. Okay, so it's a win-win situation. And we've got a hieroglyphic joined, and thank you for watching, and thank you for staying for a moment. And I do appreciate everybody who's actually joining live today. And we're halfway through the show. Who'd have thought it? Okay, this show is broadcast live on TikTok at 6:30 p.m. on Tuesday. We broadcast for an hour, and the reason that we broadcast for an hour is that after this broadcast, I will download the video, I'll put it into CapCut, I'll take out the audio, I will send the audio to Royston Radio, and the sound from this broadcast will be a radio show on Friday at 2 o'clock. So repurposing is key. If you're live broadcasting, you're broadcasting on TikTok, your content has another life. Yeah, you're creating content. You should use it again. So this show goes out live now. Okay, it's recorded, and the audio goes out live on the radio station on Friday, and the full recording of this broadcast plays on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, not X because they charge us, and LinkedIn. So this will go out on 5 different platforms. TikTok is where it all starts. Now I'll tell you why I broadcast from TikTok and why Fons, the director of Royston Radio, is a happy man, because TikTok Live Studio has the best audio quality of anybody. It's 256. Most of the kbps. Most of the systems have 128. The audio on this broadcast is crystal clear. Because I'm using an external microphone, obviously, I'm using an Elgato Wave microphone. My camera, by the way, is an Oberspot 4K camera. I'm looking forward to actually broadcasting. I've now got super internet, which is why I look so good. Why my picture is clear, crystal clear tonight. I not had a single normally when I broadcast I get a warning from TikTok saying resource problem. Not tonight, not anymore, never again. Never again will I get a warning in the studio saying you've got a problem, because thanks to BT Openreach, Angelica and I have now got fast internet. We've been trying for 14 months to get fast internet. We've tried and failed. And this time round, today, by 1:30 today, we had installed fibre broadband. Telephone, our old analog telephone is gone. We have no telephone anymore, but we do have super fast broadband, and we're very grateful to BT Openreach for doing it. Just so you know, Diane, hello. Kaka, hello. Zach Jacob, hello. Hello to Frida and to Retro Time, David Spencer, and Bingle Bob. And thank you all for joining and dropping by. Absolutely brilliant. So BT Openreach have given us faster internet. I will never again get a warning in my studio, or sort of, I know that the quality of the video is going to be fine when I go live on YouTube tomorrow. My video will be perfect as it is now, because we've got faster internet, and we do have, our internet provider is TalkTalk, in case you're wondering. So TalkTalk use Openreach to actually install the fibre, and they did a first-class job, tidied it up after themselves, got it connected, and we have now got super fast fibre throughout the building, and we can watch 3 Netflix films at the same time. That's how good it is, and I can upload 50 megabytes. Absolutely brilliant. So thank you, and this is so good. Now, I was going to talk about AI just a minute. The reason this show is different is that I actually have an idea in my head and go with it. But at this stage, I'm just going to play a video for a moment. I'm going to switch my microphone off. We're going to play a video. I'll be back in 2 minutes. I love Park Run. Okay, Park Run. I've done 61 park runs. Angelica has done nearly 80. We are park runners. We love Park Run. I'm going to get the lady, Eileen, to explain what Park Run is all about. Let's switch over to Eileen, and thank you everybody who's watching.
Introduction to Parkrun. Parkrun is a free weekly timed 5K event that takes place in parks and open spaces across the world. It welcomes people of all ages and abilities, whether they choose to walk, jog, run, or volunteer. Unlike traditional races, Parkrun is focused on community, inclusivity, and personal well-being rather than competition. Participants can track their progress over time and enjoy the social aspect of running with others. History of Parkrun. Parkrun began in 2004 in Bushy Park, London, when Paul Sinton Hewitt invited 13 friends to a timed 5K run. What started as a small gathering soon grew into a global movement, expanding to multiple locations across the UK and eventually to over 20 countries. Today, Parkrun attracts hundreds of thousands of participants every week, creating an international community of runners and walkers. Benefits of Parkrun 1. Physical health. Regular participation helps improve fitness, cardiovascular health, and endurance. 2. Mental well-being. Running or walking in nature and being part of a supportive community reduces stress and boosts mood. 3. Social connection. Parkrun fosters friendships and a sense of belonging through shared experiences. 4. Inclusivity. It welcomes people of all abilities, from elite athletes to those taking their first steps toward a healthier lifestyle. 5. Volunteer opportunities. People can get involved by helping organize events, encouraging others, and supporting their local community. Parkrun's simple and welcoming approach has transformed the way people engage with running, making it more accessible and enjoyable for all. Whether you're looking to improve your fitness, meet new people, or just enjoy a walk in the park, Parkrun offers something for everyone.
This time I've remembered to switch my microphone back on. Say hello to Gary, to Kuna and Bubban and to Rich. And thank you all for joining. Parkrun is a way of life. Parkruns take place at over 700 locations in the UK every Saturday. All you need to do is to turn up at your local parkrun at 7:30. Well, no, sorry. I was thinking about two things at the same time then. Basically, parkrun takes place in a park near you at 9 o'clock every Saturday. And all you need to do to take part is go to parkrun.com and basically you register. Okay? And you register and you'll get a barcode. Now, I wear this barcode because this is an ice bracelet. And basically on the back it's got my contact details of my nearest, and it's also got medical conditions as well. So I wear this whenever I go out so that anybody who finds me can actually help whatever the situation. I'm trying to put the bracelet back on when I'm actually talking. Big boy hello and thank you for joining. We're talking about Parkrun, which is the run section of this live broadcast. This live broadcast is obviously live on TikTok. It's also syndicated to Royston Radio. Hello everybody listening on Royston Radio. I do appreciate the fact that we are live on Royston Radio on Fridays at 2 o'clock. And thank you to Fons Chamberlain. And happy birthday, Fons. And I'm just going to say hi as we go over to the chat. Okay, and now Eileen just told you that Parkrun was founded in Bushy Park in London. That's the home of Parkrun. That's where everybody wants to go. Parkrun is a way of life. We, Angelica and I, spend our week training so that we can do a good parkrun on Saturday. It's our motivation. That's why we both wear Garmin watches. I've got the Garmin 255S. I've got the Garmin 255. Angelica's got the Garmin 255S. Just want to slow down for a minute and say hi and thank you for joining. And we're talking about Parkrun, and 9 o'clock. Now, over 700 park runs in the UK. Just go to Google, type in park run, and it will give you your nearest park run geographically, and register with the site once, and then you're good to go. You turn up at 10 to 9 and be ready to run at 9 o'clock, dressed in the appropriate gear, which is up to you, and you can be as professional as you like or as laid back as you like. Now, it says park run, but it actually includes park walk. At the moment, I'm doing a park walk, and I'm accompanied by a tail walker who is at the back of the field and looks after everybody in front of them. Nobody finishes last at a park run. There is nothing to do other than go around the 3.1 mile course, which is 5 kilometers. And if you finish it, you just feel good, and you feel good for the weekend. I mean, our local park run is Quakers Walk, and we walk from home to the course, and that's a mile. Then we do the 3 mile course, 3.1 miles, and then we walk back home, and then we have, as a reward, we have coffee and crumpets. That's our reward on a Saturday, because we get up at 7:30 to actually be there for 10 to 9. And we do reward ourselves. I think it's important that you do. I'm going to say hello to, just a moment, been joined by Katrina, who's popped in and popped out, and by Richard. And I'll say thank you everybody who's watching live. Thank you for listening. And there are park runs everywhere. So just type in park run into Google search and you'll get your local park run. Go to parkrun.com, get your barcode, because it's a timed event. Basically, you all start at the same time, 9 o'clock. Somebody starts it, 3, 2, 1, go, and everybody's off. Those at the front run fast. And at our local park run, there are people who can run 3 miles in 17 minutes. And the Wee Touring Club, hello, there's people who can run 3 miles, 3.1 miles in 17 minutes. I'm not that fast. Angelica is somewhere between me and 17 minutes. But the thing is that people make a quest. And you can actually, once you've got your barcode, you can run any park run in the country. In fact, you can run any park run in the world. Park run is global, and we have done park runs in Australia. Went to visit my son and his wife, and we found a park run at Noosa, so we did Noosa Park Run. We went on holiday in Germany, close to the Dutch border, and we did a park run in Holland. And all you need is a barcode. That's basically your entry. So it's also friendly as well. People become family. You get to, once you've been to a particular one several times, people get to know you, and you have a chat before, you have a chat during, you have a chat afterwards. And I've met many wonderful people on a park run. So it's a community event. There is no pressure. You're racing against one person, and that's yourself. And we say hello to, because this is a fast moving show and everybody comes in and out. So Felix, hello, and say hi to Felix. Okay, this is a fast moving show. People come in and out during the live broadcast. Fully appreciate it. That's one of the reasons I actually do it on TikTok, because of the fact that there are so many people coming and going throughout the broadcast. Some stay for a minute, some stay for 10 minutes. So grateful to everybody who actually comes by. Grateful to people who actually watch the replay. I'm grateful for 1,000 likes. And 119 people have actually watched this broadcast so far in some way, shape or form. More will watch it. More will listen to it on Royston Radio. More will watch it on Thursday when it's on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter and Twitch and LinkedIn. And then it's on the radio show on Friday. And tomorrow on TikTok, the first 5 minutes of this show will appear as a recorded video on TikTok. And that's the beauty of this. I'm going to say it again, recording video is the best way to create content, because there are editors like CapCut which can take what you say and they can edit it. Absolutely brilliant. So, say hello to Katrina and Felix. I'm just going to go here. And what I'm going to do now, I basically, if I just switch this on for a moment, I'll just describe what I'm doing. Okay. At the top of the screen now, it now says, oh, wait a minute. That's the magic. I've changed how I look. Just a second. I need to load some software, which is there. And I just need to slide that over there and go there and come back to where I was. So that was my mistake. And that feature was unintentional. And we're now back to where we were. And hello to Lucky Matt. And okay, I use AI all the time. ChatGPT, Gemini, which was sort of the first one we heard of and is very popular. Gemini, which is the Google AI system, and DeepSeek, which is the Chinese system. I use all three. Gemini I pay for because I've got a subscription with Google Business. DeepSeek and ChatGPT are free. And when I put this broadcast together, I wanted pointers as to what I should actually talk about. And before this broadcast today, I asked ChatGPT, Gemini and DeepSeek, same question. What is the best way to exercise? And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to basically bring up, I'm going to talk about an app now. And the app is, I'm going to type the app name in. I use an app called Notion.so. And that's basically, that's where my memory is. Every time I ask ChatGPT or Gemini or DeepSeek a question, I can copy with their answer and I can put it into Notion and store it. So I've got a Notion document all about AI Run Thrive, and it's got information in there about AI systems and what they can do. It's got information in there from today when I asked it what's the best exercise I can do. So if you forgive me for a moment, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here, and I've now got on screen the text that I'm using, and let's go AI for live streaming and content creation. So AI Run Thrive. I'm just going to scroll down here, and I've got what AI is being used for. And the first section is live streaming and content creation. I've talked about CapCut video editor, and we got now AI powered video editing with the Script and Runway, Adobe Sensei and CapCut. They can do the editing. Say hello to Kenny. And also the software that can generate thumbnails and graphics like Canva AI, Midjourney, for quick engaging visuals. We've got AI voice and speech enhancements, noise cancellation, voice cloning, copying your voice, and enhancement tools. Say hello to Buttons, and AI for script writing and show planning. Now this one is dear to me. As you know, I'm doing a broadcast on the OneStream Live YouTube channel tomorrow about doing your first ever live broadcast. Now, I've got my own thoughts on doing your first ever live broadcast, but I went to ChatGPT, Gemini and DeepSeek and I said, do you have any advice for me when I'm broadcasting live for the first time ever? And all three of them came back with a list of headings saying basically what you should take care of when you're broadcasting for the first time. So when I go live tomorrow, I will take that information from ChatGPT and Gemini and DeepSeek, put it into an agenda so I can actually talk about it. So my agenda, my inspiration comes from ChatGPT, Gemini and DeepSeek. If I'm looking for a title for something, a catchy title, I can go to YouTube and I can use the software on YouTube to give me a catchy title. ChatGPT, Gemini and DeepSeek can give me catchy titles as well. What we used to, when I started live broadcasting, you think, right, today I am going to broadcast about web cameras. And what you would do is you'd say, right, which web cameras do I use? That's where you'd start. And then you'd think, go to Amazon, which are the most popular web cameras? What are the benefits of broadcasting in 1080p, 720p and 4K? What should you be looking out for in a good webcam? And I'd have to put that all together myself. Now I can just go over to ChatGPT, Gemini and DeepSeek and ask them the question. Yeah, what should I do when I'm talking about webcams? So say hello to Kalsoon and to Basine, and thank you for joining. These take out all the legwork of ChatGPT, Gemini and DeepSeek do the hard work for you. You don't have to do your own research anymore. If you're in live video, you have to do your own delivery. You have to know what they're talking. In order to make use of them, you have to know what they're talking about. So if I was putting together a broadcast about webcams, I would go to ChatGPT, Gemini and DeepSeek and ask them, what are the top webcams? What are the benefits of an external webcam as opposed to the camera that's in your Mac or your PC? What are the benefits of broadcasting on a mobile phone? What are the benefits? And they would come back with all the answers, and I just need to interpret that into a script. And TXN and Jordan, hello. I'm going to say hi to Kenny, and hello to Buttons, and hello to TXN, and thank you all for joining. And so you don't need to do the hard miles anymore. You still need to have your knowledge. I mean, take the ChatGPT document, the Gemini document, DeepSeek, and read through them and structure them. Okay, now the other thing that fascinates me is video avatars. Now, I'm creating a Udemy course at the moment for OneStream Live, all about how to use OneStream Live and get the best out of it. Now, in previous times when I've done a Udemy course, because Udemy courses are made for videos, and the video is a presentation and I appear in the videos. So I'm talking about a particular aspect of OneStream Live. It could be how to use the chat, it could be how to bring a guest on. And until now, I'd have had to appear in the video personally. But now all our videos that I create for my Udemy course use my own video avatar. So what I do now is I record on OneStream Live, I record my voice, saying the words and my thoughts about that particular aspect. So I've got the studio in front of me and I'm talking about the chat and working the chat. I'm talking about inviting a guest and I talk about it. I just talk non-stop, and the video is 3 to 4 minutes. Sometimes I get carried away and it can be 5. Then that recording of my voice, I go to CapCut. I just get my voice. I don't want the video, because the video I've been all over the place. I've not been looking at camera. I take the audio and I go to HeyGen, and HeyGen, I've got 25 different avatars, different, wearing a shirt, not wearing a shirt, wearing a t-shirt, wearing a jumper. You get the idea, variations of me. And I take an avatar and I give him, it's definitely a him, I give him the audio. So HeyGen takes my audio explanation of OneStream and puts it with the video, and I get a perfectly synced video with me. But the benefit of this is that whenever we do something on live video, we're never looking at the camera all the time. And what I want is for people to concentrate on what I'm talking about, not on the fact that I'm appearing on screen. So whereas before I used to appear anywhere on screen, I now always appear in the bottom right hand corner, but it's not me, it's my avatar, saying my words and looking like me, but always looking at the camera. And that's one thing about live broadcasting. You've always got to be looking at the camera. That's the way that it works. And a video avatar does that for you and does it professionally. It's the best quality you can get, because we humans, we muck up, we mess up. We're not perfect. Whereas a video avatar is the perfect version of you. Because what you do is record a 2.5-minute video of you looking at the camera, talking to camera about anything. That's how it's done. I'm going to do a video about it, and I'll let you know all about that. And we go over and say hello to Jessie, and thank you for joining. And I'm going to wave just a minute and say hi to Jessie if she's still here, and to Fred Bob, and to Fabishki Productions. Welcome. Now I'm just going to switch screen for a minute. So I'm switching screen, and we're going to come back to here, and talking earlier about raising money for charity and streaming for Mind, and say hello to Flo Maxizer. If you are a live broadcaster, you have a talent. Yeah, you've got a talent, and what you should do is, if you want to use that talent for good and you want to do some payback, is what you should actually do is stream for charity. There is an opportunity to actually stream for Mind. Mind is the charity that looks after mental health. It's not a government organisation. It's supported by donations. You can, as a live broadcaster, help to support by streaming for Mind, sharing your Just Giving page, and raising funds for Mind. That's what I'll be doing for the rest of this month. And I'm just going here, and I'm back to my studio in 3, 2, 1, and we're back. I'm just going to switch back over here and back to where I was a moment ago. Thank you everybody for watching. I'm going to go back here, and hopefully this will work. If it doesn't, I'm just going to sit here for a minute, but we are back. I want to say a big thank you to everybody for actually watching live today. If you're listening on Royston Radio, I want to say a big thank you. You've been listening to Stephen live from Wiltshire in England. I have a blast whenever I broadcast on TikTok. I'm glad. Blast hello, and thank you for the like. I have a blast when I do this, and it's always a joy to come onto TikTok and to broadcast live. I'll be live again on Thursday at 3 p.m. with my good friend Marco Nova from Portugal. Anything can happen, and probably will. For watching me live today, I'd like to say a big thank you to you. For listening live today, I'd like to say a big thank you to you. It's been AI Run Thrive with Stephen, episode 6, where Stephen talks for an hour about AI, ChatGPT, Gemini and DeepSeek, Thrive, which is keeping fit, and running, which is also keeping fit, and thriving in social media. As suggested, stream for Mind, and I've got a Stream Deck connected as well. I haven't used the Stream Deck today. I might use the Stream Deck in a future broadcast. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care. Goodbye for now. That's a wrap.